Hello, I am Max from Test Drive Blogs, and today let's have a look at this 1984 Ferrari 308 GTS Quattrovalvole. This 308 is finished in a bright red exterior, as it should be, leading into a tan leather interior. The door panels are very simply laid out. You have your armrest up top, and a little cubby hole down below. As well as on the armrest, you do have your power mirror controls. And so let's take the key. And let's fire it up. And so let's close the door and check out the rest of the interior. The 308 is from a much different era of Ferrari, much simpler times. So the interior is fairly sparse, but still well crafted. Gauges are very simple to read. You have your speedometer on the left, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, and oil gauges in the middle, and your tachometer on the right. In the center here you have a very old aftermarket radio from Pioneer. Some vents down below. Auxiliary gauges, temperature, and your clock, which actually works, as you can see it moving there. Lean back into your 5-speed shifter. Similar to the 355, it is gated, and this one is actually a 5-speed manual, so you go back for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and you go over, push down, go forward for reverse. Ashtray to the right, power windows to the left of that, and your lighter and AC controls back behind that, and some various switches for your fan, hazard, wipe speed, and your antenna. And then the very back is your climate control, which is very simple to operate. You brake in the middle. Ferrari badge and horn in the middle of the steering wheel. Manually dimming rearview mirror with a light up above. And so let's shut it down and check out the outside. Door handle on the inside is also an interesting placement. It is right up under here. Just pull and the door opens. The Ferrari 308 was introduced in 1975 as a successor to the Dino 246 and ran all the way until 1985. The 308 came in two different trims. It came in either the GTB, which was the hardtop version, or the GTS like this one that has a removable target top. The styling was a lot different from the 246. The 308 was more angular and flat, while the 246 had a lot more roundness to it. As well as the 308 also introduced pop-up headlights. This 308 runs on these fantastic factory 5-spoke alloy wheels, with the Ferrari badge in the middle, running on 205/55 ZR16 tires in the front and 225/50 ZR16 on the back. This 308 features black mirrors on both sides, as well as louvers over where you'd expect the rear windows to be. And if you'd like to access the gas cap, it's behind this piece right here. Just use the key to unlock this here, pull out, and it's right back here. On the back, this car is pure Ferrari with its two brake lights on the inside and turn signals on the outside, with the backup lights in the middle. As well as, of course, the very small rear window and the louvers on the hood to give the engine better ventilation. In 1984, only about 2,800 Ferraris were made total, 1,200 of those being 308s. This 308 was actually sold in Europe to start off with, but was actually imported to the United States in about 1986 and federalized, which basically meant it got different bumpers, as well as the side marker lights and various other American safety standards of the day. And so we'll pop the hood, which kind of pops open itself once you hit the switch. The Ferrari 308 came standard with a 2.9-liter V8 engine, and then of course was switched over to the Quattrovalvole, or 4 valves per cylinder, in about 1982-1983, which resulted in about 240 horsepower. The only transmission available was a 5-speed manual with the dogleg pattern. In the early 1980s, there was also a 208 Ferrari, which was basically a 308 with a smaller 2-liter engine instead of a 3-liter, although it wasn't incredibly popular, and it only lasted 2 years, 1980 and 1981. As well as you do have a little bit of trunk space back here, just one has various parts and whatnot. A little bit of space. Better than 355 though. And so let's check out the passenger side. Interior gets more sparse over here. You even get a glove box really. Finally, let's open up the front trunk. Pretty much all the space up here is dedicated to the spare wheel and tire. There's not really much space to actually put anything. And of course you have your radiator, as well as your brake reservoir up here. And so thank you all for watching this video of the 1984 Ferrari 308 GTSi. Be sure to check out MotoeXotica's info in the description below. And I'm out of here. See ya.